Hello. Oh, wow. Hello, everyone, and welcome to some Fate Grand Order. It's been a couple of weeks since I last did this on the channel, and, well, I really just did not want to do the Prisma Ilia collab on the channel, but that's over now. And now we are on to the Valentine's event, Murasaki Shikibu. So, I guess let's just get started on that. Ah, yes, and this is the event with that adorable craft essence. Reading a book. She's also reading. Why are you here? You're also reading. I didn't know so many servants were bookworms. Also reading. Everybody's reading. Oh, pardon me. I was so caught up in this book I didn't even see you. What sort of masterful writing could cause a man as great as myself to make such a careless mistake? Oh, it's nothing, really. Just a book with the simple title of McCool, Knight of Gold. God. I have to say, I never knew reading could be so much fun. Not at all, good sir. If anyone should beg pardon here, it is I. I am in the same boat as you, Sir Finn. These days, I spend much more time broadening my mind than I do practicing my sword. I, too, never thought I would ever be so engaged with such books. But these neat rows of letters written out on paper are far more engaging than I ever thought possible. It has been quite enjoyable going back to basics like this. I know exactly what you mean. I don't even need to consult my Finnegas to understand where you are coming from. We knights are no more than men who have only tales of bravery and valor to our names, after all. My beloved wife would be worried sick if she saw me so absorbed in a book, of all things. In fact, she would almost certainly suspect me of using it to cover up adultery or some other distasteful business. Not that I would ever do anything of the sort, of course. I trust things are similar in your order as well, Gawain. That they are, at least for me. Say, could I trouble you to lend me that book once you're finished with it, Sir Finn? By all means, I would be happy to let you read it. Now, what's that you're reading there? I see. So it's called Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. Everybody's just reading about themselves? That explains it. You too? Well, okay, Mash is a bookworm. That should be expected. Foe? Senpai, when did you get here? I'm so sorry I didn't notice you sooner. What are you reading, Mash? The Iliad, Homer's Greek epic. Blech, words. It's about the Trojan War, the one Achilles and Hector fought in. A lot of the heroic spirits here love that book. Oh, yes. The way it's written really makes you feel as if you're right there watching the Greeks and Trojans waging this war on behalf of the Greek gods. It's a tragic story, so full of death. But it also has such beautiful depictions of strength and valor on both sides. I'm sorry, once I started reading it, I just couldn't put it down. Sure seems like a lot of people have caught the reading bug. Oh, really? Yes, it looks like they have. We didn't often see servants reading, but now we seem to have books everywhere. And there's a very simple explanation for that. Namely, we have a library now! Is that so? This is it, the underground library. I'm told it's a massive new library that just showed up here one day, separate from the one we already have. It might seem like it takes up a lot of room, but they say it's actually using magecraft to bend the space around it. As a result, it fits entirely in the storage area and doesn't get in the way of the magical reactor or other support systems at all. First I've heard of this. Isn't that a little concerning, Mash? Really? That's odd. It's not like Da Vinci to leave you out of the loop. Oh, maybe there's a bug in the email server. That might be it. It's so not. I'll make sure to check on it later. It could just be a loose cable or something. Back in Chaldea, all of our databases were digitized, and we didn't have much in the way of paper books. Maybe that's why I got so caught up in these actual books. Don't sweat it. Besides, this is your time off. Chill out. Read as much as you want. Thank you, Senpai. Here we are. This is the Underground Library's reception desk. And there she is. I actually have no idea what she sounds like. Welcome. My underground library is home to books old and new from far and wide. It has history books, biographies, mythology, legends, tragedies, comedies, classics, new releases, fairy tales, period pieces, westerns, lowbrow humor, political drama, Occidental, Oriental, Middle Ages, contemporary, ancient records, recent bestsellers, fiction, non-fiction, as well as maps and field guides. Oh, and of course, we also have tales of revenge and stories of romance. If there's any book you can't find on our shelves, please come straight to me. We really do have a librarian. Good day, Master of Chaldea. I suppose this is our first time meeting, isn't it? By your leave, I am the librarian of this underground library and a caster. My true name is Murasaki Shikibu. I have been enthralled with letters, words, and human emotion since I was a child. I hope you will be patient with me, as there is still much I do not know about the modern world. Welcome to Chaldea. Murasaki Shikibu was born in Japan during the Heian period, just like Raiko and Kintoki. Yeah, she's the one who wrote the Tale of Genji. One of the most prominent female authors in history. That's right. As a heroic spirit, she manifested as a caster, and I believe she specializes in Eastern magecraft. The results speak for themselves. She used her own magical energy to make this underground library from scratch. Converted all the books saved as files in our database into physical objects, and now lends them out to the servants and staff for free. Magecraft? You think I created this library with magecraft? Yes? Didn't you? Yes, I suppose I must have. I consider this a type of onmyodo myself. A type of phenomenon where something miraculous is spun beyond mortal ken and bound with the mind. If such beautiful things as that are what you call magecraft, then I am sure what you said must be true, Lady Mash. To be perfectly honest, I was never very good at onmyodo back in the Heian period. It is only now, as a servant, that I find myself in command of so many skills I could never have managed before. I still have much to learn as a caster, but I hope I can be of use to all of you nonetheless. Glad to have you with us. I'm liking her personality so far. Thank you, Master. It is a pleasure to be here. Now, having said that, I'm so terribly sorry. Huh? I've made a terrible mistake. I really wanted to do things right this time and make a fabulous heroic spirit debut. But then, it just happened. One of the books from a collection I made using my magical energy got away from me. Got away? So you mean a book's gone berserk? Yes, that's right. It was just this morning when I was organizing the archive. There we go. I think that's enough stocking up for today. I feel bad putting so many of these books away. People poured their heart and soul into writing these words. I only hope they find their way to someone who truly appreciates them one day. Now what's this book? That's strange. I don't think I recognize it. Huh. What? Why is it floating? Hey, what are you doing? Is that... I put that in my bag specifically so... Stop! Don't absorb it! Give that back to me this instant! Oh no. Is it gone? This is all my fault. I should never have been so careless. Now one of the books I'd long kept in my library's archive has taken on a cursed life of its own. When it is not feeding on all the information and magical energy it can find in its vicinity, it runs around endlessly in an instinctual act of self-preservation. I've come to calling it the Cursed Book. Back when I used to serve the Empress, Lady Shoshi, the other ladies-in-waiting used to pick on me for being too highbrow. I was so saddened by that experience that I refused to leave my chambers for a time. It wasn't until I began feigning the vapidity of an airhead that I only just started to fit in at work. But I really wanted to get it right this time. I was so determined to make a perfect debut as the heroic spirit of books, and that you would all be glad I was here. But now I've gone and ruined it all. Sounds like we just need to get that book back, no? Right, Master. If this book is dangerous, we can't just let it run around doing whatever it wants. You mean you're not going to chastise me, Lady Mash? Lord Cursor? Is it chastise? I think that's right, actually. Nah, it's fine. Everyone makes mistakes. Besides, we're in the legendary Wandering Sea right now. Anything could happen here. Oh, good. It seems that was the right switch. Can you hear me? Semiramis? Yes, it is I. Da Vinci was feeling ill, so I had little choice but to take over communications for her. Now, regarding the reason I am calling... You see, we seem to have an, emergency on our hands. I noticed a strange book drawing near to my magical energy reserves I had set aside specifically for this year's Valentine's Day, and it gobbled up every last drop. There is nothing left for this year's chocolate production at all. All of it? I'm so sorry. It didn't seem to be one of the mnemonic books we usually face. Did it come from that library by any chance? Yes, it did. Oh no, this is terrible. This is just what I was afraid of. It's going around attacking people. Huh? What was that? This control panel is so strange, it's hard to make heads or tails of it. It looks like a number of magical energy signals are headed your way. You'll need to handle them on your own. Senpai! This is all my fault. I'm so sorry. I have to put an end to this before anyone else gets hurt. Please, let me handle it. No way. It's too dangerous to fight on your own. It's not really. But whatever. Alright. Then let's go. Yeah, this is nothing. Piece of cake.
Master は無事か? それならいい.
The hostile entities have been eliminated. I can't believe the cursed book is transforming into a monster. There he is again! Don't worry, it won't attack anyone ever again. I'll make sure of it. The cursed book has been recovered. Does that mean this case is now closed? Nope. I'm afraid not. Just a moment. There, I've completed my analysis. This is not the original cursed book. It's a separate book that was given some of the stolen chocolate resources. So the cursed book can use the magical energy it absorbed to make copies of itself. Then if we don't do something... Yes, it won't stop until every book in the library has been similarly cursed. But if we can recover the original cursed book, we should be able to neutralize all of the copies with a single recovery ritual. For the moment, I've sealed off all the books in this library, so now it will only be able to curse books that have already been checked out. In that case, it should not be too difficult to find this cursed book. So be quick about it, Cursor. Yeah, I know. It's all up to me again. One yeah is quite enough, thank you. Lord Cursor, I can't thank you enough for all of your help. Having had a chance to participate in a battle as a servant myself now, I understand how woefully inexperienced I am. I feel bad that Lord Seimei wasted so much of his time trying to teach such a poor student as me. Oh, you were Seimei's student, huh? But inexperienced as I may be, I will do whatever I must to clean up this mess I have made. Will help too, Murasaki. Thank you, truly. I will never forget this debt I owe you, Lord Cursor of Chaldea. I guess that means we're going on a book hunt then, Senpai. Look, even Fo's excited about it. So I see. Alright then, this librarian is officially taking some time off. After all, those books aren't going to hunt themselves. So cute. So cute. Babies! I want to see. Let's take a look in the pot. Inside is a sea of sweet melted chocolate. Let's eat our fill together along with all the friends we love. Valentine's Day is like a sandcastle built in the path of an oncoming wave. Only a little ever remains and only in memory. The wonderful tea party will come and go, but we all hope everyone will have sweet and wonderful memories. Aww! Time-gated, huh? Well, so much for being able to record in advance. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, well. So, as far as other plans, I think I am going to try, at least, to do Lobotomy Corporation alongside this. It might end up being a little too much for me to try to do both at once, but we'll see. I'll give it a shot at least. As for the newly voiced Valentine scenes that have been added with this event, I think I am going to upload them to the channel, but I'm not going to do any commentary on them. I'll probably do, like, I don't know how many I don't know how long they'll take, like, how long each scene is, but I'll probably do, like, maybe, like, 4 or 5 in a video. And, yeah, no commentary, it's just uploading the scenes themselves. Well, I might do commentary, who knows. Let me know if you would prefer commentary or not. But yeah, those ones will go up after the story videos and the Lobotomy Corporation videos for the day. So I think what I'm gonna do is Lobotomy Corporation at 2, like I've been doing. The event story at 3, and then Valentine's at, like, 4. But I don't know if I'm gonna have any up today when this video goes up, because as you can see, I just started the event. So I don't know how quickly I'm gonna be able to get a few up. or get a few available to me. Yeah, we'll see. So, with all that said, that is the end of this video. If you've enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment. Suddenly I'm blanking on my whole ending thing. Leave a like, leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Yes, that is the next part. If you enjoy my videos and your friends like the kind of things that you like, they'll probably like these videos too, so please tell them about my channel. It would help a ton. As usual, my coffee link is in the description of the video if you'd like to leave me a tip. No obligation, no pressure, but again, it would really, really help. I also want to say my Twitter account is linked in the description as well. Following me there would be great. I post there when I upload videos. I will usually post updates of, like, you know, if a video is not going up tomorrow or whatever. And, you know, if I get more followers there, I will engage with the Twitter audience more. So yeah, I think that's about it for now. So, I will see you all next time.